All right, guys, it is Word Problem Wednesday. So Word Problem Wednesday, I'm going to go a little different direction. We've been doing multi-step problems, but I thought maybe I'd throw in a little bit of fraction work here. So go ahead and pause. Get the story written down, pause it, and then while you're writing your story, make sure that you are highlighting important information, circling it, putting a box around it, underlining it, whatever it is that you need to do to point out the important information, okay? Because I do have some information in there that you probably won't need, all right? Okay, guys, so you should have already have this written. So we're gonna look at our story, and it's about Emma and her friends. So Emma went scuba diving with her friends, Sophia and Serenity. Together they saw 300 clownfish. Then a giant octopus came and scared them away. 1/3 of the fish hid under the rocks, and 2/3 swam away. How many fish hid under the rocks? Did you guys catch a mistake? Did you catch it? Right here. There we go. Boom. I forgot to capitalize how. All right, if you got that, congratulations. All right, even if I pre-copy them, I'm gonna make a mistake. All right, so the information that we don't need is Emma, Sophia, and Serenity. They don't really, it really doesn't matter because we're not sharing anything. We're not, they don't have, so I don't have to consider the friends while doing the problem. What I do need is the fact that there were 300 clownfish. So I am going to, that is important. Giant octopus, that doesn't matter. But he does scare them away. But the part that I do need to know is I do need to know that I have 1/3 of them hid under the rocks. Okay, so I have 1/3 of the fish going under the rocks, and I have 2/3 of the fish swimming away, and I need to know how many fish hid under the rocks. So this is what I'm answering. I need to know about this 1/3 of my 300. Now, this one might seem a little scary. But we are looking at parts of a set. So we've been looking at fractions, parts of a whole. We've been looking at pizza and brownies and sharing and cutting and all of those things. So now I'm looking at this 300 clownfish and how can I show 1/3 of them and 2/3 of them. So I'm gonna have you pause. See how you can solve this. See what you're gonna do to figure it out, and then I'm gonna show you how I solved it. Okay, so go ahead and take a pause. All right, now we're back. I hope you paused. I hope you paused, and I hope you came up with something, even if you weren't sure. I want something down. I want your thoughts on paper. Okay, so if you didn't do that now. This is your last chance, last pausing chance, and here we go. Now, check out what I have here. So something that I know is I know that thirds is the same as 3 parts. It also means that I'm dividing by 3. When I'm talking about a set, I'm gonna be dividing by 3 because it's 3 parts, right? We have 3 parts to the whole, okay? That's what that 3 means. We have 3 parts to the whole. So if this is my whole, okay, so if 300 is my whole, then I need to divide that by 3. Okay, so I divided it by 3, put it into 3 chunks. Okay, each one of those pieces became a third. Okay. Here are, right here, and I labeled it with an R. So 300 divided by 3 is 100, right? So that is 1/3. Look at that, fractions is the same as dividing. So here are my 300 clownfish. I'm dividing them by 3, and I'm getting 100. So this is how many went under the rock. Okay, so 100 fish hides under the rock, and 2/3 of my fish swam away. 200 fish right here. These are my aways. Okay. All right. So you could have solved it a different way. This is just how I thought about it and what was going on in my mind, because I knew it was going to be parts of a set. Okay. This is super, super important. In fact, it's so important. I'm going to go ahead and put a little fancy cloud around it. Cha, 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 cha. And so parts of a set, we are dividing when you do parts of a set. And this was my set right here. Okay, my set was 300 fish. And I was looking for thirds, which means I'm dividing my set by 3. Okay? All right, guys. Good work. You have 2 more Word Problem Wednesdays. 2 more word problems for Wednesday about fractions, and let's see how you do, all right? So go show your work, and good luck.